What would you do if you found money in a public place? Stay tuned. We'll talk about it. God bless you this morning, friend. This is Pastor Nate. Thank you for joining me on Morning Nuggets. For those of you who are new to the channel, Happy New Year. It is my absolute pleasure when I can speak to you as always. I pray that this exhortation blesses you this morning. Let's talk about it. What exactly would you do if you found money in a public place? Would you keep the money? Would you turn the money in? Friend, listen. That's basically talking about your character. And when we speak on character, we're talking about integrity, doing the right thing all the time, whether somebody's watching you or not, right? It's kind of like your moral compass. It's what guides your action. It's what motivates you to always do the right thing. A few years ago, they used to have these bracelets that said, "What would Jesus do?" WWJD. So essentially what that was saying, we respond like Jesus would respond. When we deal with situations, we would conduct ourselves like Jesus would conduct himself. So I must ask you, if Jesus found money in a public place, would he give it back? If we say we are like Jesus or want to be like Jesus, then if Jesus gives it back, then we should give it back. Your character and your integrity is the basis of who you are. And it follows you everywhere, or it should follow you everywhere you go and in everything you do. If you don't have character and you enter into a marriage, you just may cheat. Help me today. Come on, y'all. If you work at a bank, you might steal money. Oh, y'all don't like this kind of teaching. If you are a pastor and don't have character, you may find yourself deceiving the people. You may involve yourself in hypocrisy. We hear it all the time. If you're in a friendship and you don't have character, you may find yourself displaying fake traits. If you're in school and you don't have character, you may just cheat. So what am I saying? It is necessary to have good character. If you have character, you will do the right thing. And let me tell you something. When you have character, you don't worry about consequences. Oh my God, if I get caught, I'm going to get put in jail. If I do this, I'm going to suffer consequences. That is true. And if you don't have character, it's good to think about those things because it helps you make the right decision. If you really are an integral person with character, you don't even think about those things. You automatically think about doing the right things all the time, whether there are consequences or not. It's just like this Christian life. I don't serve God because I'm afraid of going to hell. If there wasn't a hell, hear me, friend, I would still serve God because I love him. If there were no consequences, I would still give the person that money back because that's the right thing to do. And that's what character is. Friend, I want to show you some clips. This YouTuber, he was doing an experiment. He dropped $30,000 throughout the store in different places to see who would give the money back. So do you represent the first scenario? I want you to take a look. This scenario demonstrates a person giving back the money. Take a look.
Oh, thank you, bro.
All right. Would you be that person who gives the money back? Or would you be this person who will take the money and run because nobody is looking? And let me tell you, friend, nobody may not see you, but God is looking. And we got to give an account for what we do in the last day. So be careful. Take a look at this scenario. That brother like, look, I need some money. I'm struggling. This is my blessing. Have you ever heard people say, she gave me back $50 more? And they testify and they say, that's God blessing me. No, 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 that may have been a test. You failed the test. And many times when people drop money and you find money, you give it back, they may say, just go ahead and keep it. You never know. Friend, tonight on the Smart Show, I want you to come back. We're cranking it up tonight. We're going to talk about fasting. Yes, we're going to talk about what fasting is. We're going to talk about the benefits of fasting. If you want to know a little bit more about fasting and what fasting does for us, for our spirit and our natural man, and the benefits from it, I want you to come in tonight at the Smart Show. We're going to spend about 45 minutes talking about fasting. You do not want to miss it. Many churches do their fast every year during this time, called the Daniel fast. And I believe a lot of people fast and don't really know what it means. They just do it because their pastor or the church asked them to do it. Thank you. In the meantime, in between time, be at peace and not in pieces. Till next time, my friend.